Hey, yo, Dante, can you do me a favor? I'm recording right now, so could you yell out Dragon Squad, bitch? Dragon Squad, bitch. Get it!
Dragon Squad.
No. Wait.
Hey, yo, man, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, your host, Dragon Squad. Bitch, back another reaction. Today, we are here with some more RWBY news, man. Volume 9 being delayed. I just watched the fucking, like all the RWBY content over the past week. Just watched the Ice Queendom. That shit's the full reactions for free on the Patreon. What YouTuber was doing that? I'm pretty sure every one of them that did a YouTube cut and told you to go to the Patreon, you had to pay. My shit was free. And I just posted a YouTube cut yesterday. So, but got a video from Vex Viewer. RWBY Volume 9 is delayed because of this Justice League crossover. Hey, Justice League film, nigga. Like, hey man, that shit about to be lit. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That shit gonna be lit, bro. Them niggas got a Justice League film crossover. I ain't know RWBY was that big. Like, I don't really be tapping with the RWBY community like that. Like I said, I just usually when the volume starts, I watch that shit, and then after it's done, I go on my merry way. There'll be content creators that I watch, like Adele Aka, Vex Viewer, and the Judgment Critter. Those be the only like RWBY content creators that I really, watch. That kind of gets me tapped in. Then I might watch Hero Hey every once in a while, but other than that, that's the only way I know about any RWBY news, to be honest. I used to watch Murder of Birds, but that was when I first started watching RWBY, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't know, hey, he was kind of dick riding in the beginning, so it was like, I need to watch some niggas that are a little bit more critical type shit, so, that keep it real like me, so that's why I watched the other ones or whatever, but hey, even him though, hey, he been teeing up recently though, to be honest though, and he was going off on Twitter. But we about to get to this shit, see what Vex gotta talk about, man. Hey, Vex and Rex, what you talking about, nigga? Vex and Rex, yes sir. Ear tools, spectacles, run souls, get it though, man. Hey, talk to me, man. OBS start recording. Yes sir, ski.
Hey guys, it's Vex. Have you heard the news?
What's up with you, man?
RWBY is working on their first feature film. But not just any film. The film is a crossover between RWBY and the Justice League.
I don't know, man. For their first y'all niggas know me. Hey, I'm a pause guy. We only 12 seconds in. I feel like they should have had their own feature film, like their own movie before they started dabbling with other shit. But I guess they having a movie though, crossover movie. So that's just gonna be I don't know if it's gonna be like a straight to DVD type shit, but it says feature film, so I'm thinking it's gonna be it's probably not gonna be in theaters, but I mean I'm thinking it's gonna be big. We're working with fucking DC.
So allow me to read this tweet here from
Top 2 juggernaut when it comes to superhero
shit.
shit.
First feature film is coming in 2023. The film will introduce a new original RWBY DC crossover story with the Justice League. The RWBY Justice League comic series was a breakout hit. Was it though?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Was it though? I don't think nobody read that shit. I would read it though. Y'all niggas want me to read that shit? I would read it though.
Was it really? Can I see those numbers? I'm not saying they're lying, but I don't know if I buy that comic book series was a breakout hit.
I don't know about that. That's not like Captain Me.
Of the crossover.
Sound like Captain Me.
Original story. Rooster Teeth is currently
so it's gonna be different. Okay.
Film, animated and produced by the same team that produces RWBY. That is important.
Yes, sir.
In partnership with Warner Brothers Animation and Warner Brothers Home Entertainment.
So this could low key be fire as shit, or it's gonna be fire as hell. It's gonna be fire. I ain't gonna lie. This movie's gonna be fire as shit. It's like come on, you got the RWBY animators and team working with fucking Warner Brothers, nigga. Come on, bro, stop it. We all know DC got the best animated films. This Batman and Robin shit. I mean this Robin and Superboy shit. That shit looking kind of mid. It's only looking mid because of the art style. If they would have stayed with their original art style, I'd be hyped for it. But it's like I hope they didn't take the budget that from that to just make that shit a CGI film and give it to RWBY, because like RWBY's already about to be CGI. I don't know unless they're gonna animate the hoe. I don't know, man. We're gonna see, man. But
set to premiere in 2023.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire.
Read this Variety article.
It's gonna be fire.
RWBY is crossing over with heroes of DC Comics. A new film.
But then again, another thing too, how the fuck is this shit gonna work? Cause, bro, everybody on the Justice League team is bodying RWBY. Bro, Batman's bodying RWBY. I don't give a bro. Hey, the RWBY girls are stronger than Batman. You know, they got more skill. Well, Yang's stronger than Yang's stronger than Batman. But it's fucking Batman. Everybody on the Justice League team folding RWBY. I don't like. Fuck, they not fucking with Superman, not fucking with Bats, not fucking with the Flash. I swear to God, if I see RWBY in the Flash race, nigga, is she close to that nigga level, bro? I swear to God, bro.
The popular animated
it's gonna be funny as hell.
Like
how they gonna match up though?
From the Justice League. The announcement was made on Friday during RTX Austin, a convention hosted by digital media company Rooster Teeth. The crossover will be the first film set in the RWBY universe, and will be animated by the same team as the web series. That is important. That bit is very important.
Okay.
The film will be produced by Rooster Teeth in partnership with Warner Brothers Animation and Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. The film comes after last year's RWBY Justice League comic book miniseries.
I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck is this bullshit right here I'm looking at? Is that Batman, nigga? I guess that's how they would look if they was put into the RWBY universe. But that shit look trash. That nigga needs his cowl. The fuck? Yeah, that's just kind of trash. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, so I mean, if this the team, then this kind of a cool team. Yeah, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Got had a Trinity, and then they just threw in I forgot what the hell her name was, but they just threw her in.
According to the announcement, the new film will feature a complete new story separate from the original comic. The film is currently slated for 2023. Okay, guys, I have a lot to say about this.
Talk to me.
So first of all, the comic that they are referencing came out last year. The first issue was released digitally, I think around March 2021. I haven't heard anything good about the comic book, honestly. I haven't heard good things.
I went
ahead and looked into the comic book to see just how this thing works.
Talk to me.
So this isn't a situation where the DC characters are traveling from a different universe and coming into the RWBY universe. No, that's not what's happening.
That's what I thought it was.
What's happening is the Justice League characters are being molded to fit in the RWBY universe. They're going to be in world already. For example, the Batman, Bruce Wayne, will be a bat faunus. Yang and RWBY will just.
That's kind of hard, though. Hey, Bat Faunus? Hey, that's kind of hard. But didn't we have a Bat Faunus in the show? That nigga was trash. That nigga was garbage. Yeah, that nigga was trash. But that nigga need a cow, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's just looks weird just seeing Bruce's face like this.
Discover Clark Kent as a farm boy on Patch.
Okay.
He'll just be a kid they find on Patch. Maybe Wonder Woman will be somewhere else. But basically, these characters are already in the world. So instead of having superpowers, they'll have semblances. Maybe some of them will be huntsmen. The characters are just being adapted for the world of RWBY. So Team RWBY are going to meet up with these new characters and probably take on some new Grimm. Honestly, I'm not interested at all. I couldn't care less about this crossover, to be completely honest. So that's what's happening, guys. New feature film, the first feature film, RWBY DC crossover, Justice League characters, so Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, adapted to fit into the RWBY world. So let's get down to it, okay? Guys, RWBY Volume 9 has been on delay. It's been on delay for a while now.
Yeah.
If you remember, RWBY Volume 9 was supposed to come out in 2021, the usual timeline for the release, but they pushed it back. They reached out and told us why they were pushing it back to 2022. What they said was they were dealing with COVID, so people were working from home, and they didn't want to rush production. They wanted to do a good job and not stress themselves, so they decided to push back the release of Volume 9 to 2022. And most people were fine with that. Most people didn't have a problem with that. They didn't give a concrete date, they just said 2022. And people were okay with that. They understood. They said, okay, we get it. It's a difficult time. Folks are dealing with COVID. You're working from home.
Right.
Take your time. Make sure the product is good. We'll get it a few months later in 2022. To be clear, that was the narrative, that this will give them time to smooth over the writing and focus on the animation, and we'll get a better product this way. That was the narrative. That was last year. Fast forward to 2022, and people are upset because they haven't been told when this thing is coming out. They were very vague. They said it was going to come out in 2022, but they didn't say spring, summer, fall. So a lot of people, they were wondering, when would this volume be released? Well, it turns out RWBY Volume 9 is not coming out until next year, 2023. Why? Because of this film. RWBY were not just working on RWBY Volume 9 the past 2 years. They've been working on this film as well.
Yeah, so they lied. Them niggas capped their ass off.
So that
hey, them niggas lied. Like they like look guys, I know that sounds bad. It's like no niggas lied. But shit, niggas DC, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, it's DC. I ain't really mad at it. It's as long as the shit's coming out, you feel me? But yeah, I mean, they got the RWBY anime, they got this, and then they got Volume 9. But then again, like I said, it's fucking DC, bro. It's a fucking Justice League, bro. Like, who the fuck's about to turn that shit down, bro? Like, come on now. Like the Justice League has only teamed up with like prominent fucking franchises. Like, did they team? Yeah, with the Ninja Turtles, nigga. The fucking the Ninja Turtles, the Power Rangers. Scooby Doo, nigga, like they only team up with prominent franchises, so it's like RWBY is at like the bottom to when it comes to like the mother franchises I name, like Power Rangers, the Ninja Turtles, and fucking Scooby Doo, like they at the bottom, so it's like for them to get that opportunity, man, I ain't even really mad at it, you know, get y'all bag, get y'all money, maybe that could spread and bleed, maybe that money and shit can bleed into the the RWBY anime, because it's been kind of going downhill. We've been very critical of this shit like in the past recent years. So it's like, maybe this could help it in a way, but then again, they got 3 projects going on at once. So
needs to die. I can promise you that Volume 9 has been put on the back as well.
Who needed that?
That's the biggest reason why this volume has been on delay. So that narrative needs to die.
Oh, okay, I can
promise you that Volume 9 has been put on the back burner for this film.
Yeah,
it's
that's
obvious.
Yeah, it's
Over
obvious.
the past 2 years, this film is priority number 1.
And I ain't even really mad at it.
This is their first feature film, guys. They're working with Warner Brothers Animation. They want to impress Warner Brothers, okay? They have all hands on deck for this film. Their best animators, their best creative, they want to impress on their first feature film.
Can you blame them?
Guys, they are working with popular IP. They have their hands on Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent.
Was that the Titans movie, bro? Man, hell no.
And they want to make sure they do them justice and do it well. And they better. Because not only are Warner Brothers Animation looking at them,
Titans
but the
parody
DC
the
fans
DC
are going to be very annoyed if they screw up these characters. Guys, if they thought RWBY fans were critical, imagine what the DC fans are going to say.
I didn't think about that shit. I think about it from a RWBY perspective. Niggas already mad too, cause like they want the RWBY shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, DC fans will be on y'all niggas' heads, to be honest, bro. It feels like a Marvel crossover. Marvel fans, they eat anything up, but DC, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Yeah.
About this.
DC, we a little bit toxic.
we make sure this animation
and that shit better be.
This story works, and that is a good product. Warner Brothers Animation are watching and are involved. This is priority number 1.
If this shit bomb, that's it, bro. That's it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's it.
I promise you, RWBY Volume 9 won't be any better because of this break. Okay, they've been working on this film. How long has Volume 9 been pushed aside?
But it sounds like Volume 9, they gonna be in that world the whole time.
I'm not saying that
it's gonna be like a fucking Volume 4 type of shit, to where like nothing really happens. It was like a little bridge season.
RWBY Volume 9 will be any worse than Volume 8 because they've been working on this film. What I'm saying is their narrative that RWBY Volume 9 will be better because they were taking their time is not the case.
Yeah.
So temper your low expectations. I have a question. Who is even asking for this film? I don't buy the fact that the comic book was so popular and so successful that they had to make this film. I don't buy it. The hardcore RWBY fans are pissed. They don't want
Like Superman does not look cold because like Superboy.
RWBY Volume 9. Go check RWBY Reddit. Go look at Reddit. They're all upset right now because all they ever wanted was for the story to continue. They wanted RWBY Volume 9. That's it. They don't care about this crossover film at all. And DC fans, they certainly don't care. Most of them don't even know what RWBY is.
The fuck was that, bro? That Bruce model's kind of I don't know how I feel about that joint though.
They certainly don't care. Most of them don't even know what RWBY is.
Nice.
Nobody is asking for this except for maybe Rooster Teeth. I kind of understand why they want to make this movie.
Hey, you know Bruce get the bitches. White, hey, you know Bruce get the hoes.
The RWBY IP.
White's getting wet. We chill out.
The Justice League. I think that they think this is huge for them. It's a big deal. People who have no idea what RWBY is are gonna see Justice League and check it out, and maybe they'll become RWBY fans. I mean, that has to be the thought process.
Yeah,
here.
it has to be.
The fandom were not asking for this. They just want the new volume. Will this crossover film expose more people to RWBY? I guess, but how much so? That's why Rooster Teeth wants to make this film. More people exposed to the franchise. I hope it's worth pissing off your fans. RWBY has been out of sight, out of mind for a while now. Are people still gonna care about the world of Remnant in 2023? I'm not talking about the diehard fans. I'm talking about the fringe fans, the casual fan. Are they still engaged in the story? Do they still care? How many people have fallen off because of this long delay?
But then again, like I said, like animes be doing this shit all the time to where they be having these long ass breaks and they still be encapsulated with it, like Attack on Titan. I'm like One Punch Man, like One Punch Man ain't been out for a minute. Bleach coming back, but I guess that's different. But like One Punch Man, the gap from season 1 to season 2, the gap from season 2 to season 3, like I said, the whole Attack on Titan joint. I'm trying to think what other animes had like delays. Jujutsu Kaisen, you know, like studios be taking a long ass time too when it comes to like regular animes. But I'm not saying RWBY's on the same level as Attack on Titan. I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. RWBY when that shit first started, better than Attack on Titan. No cap. But in its totality, it's not on the same level. Definitely on the same level as Bleach. Fuck no. Better than Jujutsu Kaisen. It's better than fucking Demon Slayer, nigga. Fuck you talking about? But anyways, like I said, them anime studios be doing that shit all the time, and niggas come back regardless. So I don't know. And then we got this Ice Queendom. Maybe they're thinking like this Ice Queendom could hold them off, type shit. It could. I don't know. We'll see.
Will the long hiatus have an effect on how
then we got the games coming out?
I guess we'll have to see. Bottom line, this narrative that RWBY Volume 9 would be better off because of the break is gone. It's the same old, same old. Volume 9 was delayed because they were working on other shit. Plain and simple. Right. All the projects were done in-house. The project that most RWBY fans don't care about was priority number 1, the film. And that is that. Are you excited for the film? Do you care about this crossover? Are you worried about RWBY Volume 9? Let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.
You know, I cared before I seen the that comic shit. That comic shit looked kind of. I would say it looked trash, but the Bruce shit looked trash. To be honest, yeah, the Bruce shit looked pretty ass. And their powers are gonna be seamlesses, but Batman doesn't have any powers, so they gonna get that nigga some powers or some shit. Like I don't like. That's kind of defeats the whole Batman purpose. So I don't know, but it says it's gonna be different. I hope, like, I really hope it is gonna be different type shit. Like, I don't like that. Like they was already in world. But I mean, like the possibilities are endless because, like I said, it said it's gonna be different from the comic anyway. So it could be an actual multiverse crossover. They just cross over, or they just, you know, merge, or RWBY going to their universe, Justice League going to RWBY universe type shit, like that could happen. But then, like I said, shit, like who will be the teams, bro? Like Justice League is OP, but then again, they cross over with the Power Rangers, but the Power Rangers. I feel like the Power Rangers' strength is like underrated because we see them in them fucking spandex suits, but them niggas really be boxing. Like and like them suits give them a power boost type shit. I don't know. I feel like they stronger than RWBY characters in general, but still, it's like, you know. And like I said, didn't the Justice League cross over with the Turtles, or was that the Rangers that crossed over with the Turtles? I don't know, but still. It's like the power scale, and I don't know how the fuck that shit gonna work. That's pretty much the only problem, because I better not see fucking RWBY running with the fucking Flash. I better not see that shit, boy. Hell no. Hell no. You already had her running with goddamn Harriet. Like, but to Vex's point saying that people gonna care about it anymore, like I said, we got the Ice Queendom. I don't know, they probably figure that's gonna hold them off. And then they got the game coming out in the beginning of next year, right? So we got that game coming out. There was something. No, that was it. So we got in the course of 2 years, we got the Ice Queendom right now. The game coming out in the beginning of 2023. Then we got Justice League crossover. It's probably gonna be the next joint, and then RWBY's probably gonna be late 2023. Just like how they always be releasing it in like the fall and shit like that. That's probably how it's gonna be. But yeah. I ain't gonna say I wasn't checking for no Justice League movie, but because I ain't really look at the comic, but I don't know, we gonna see, man. It could be fire. I just don't know how the power scaling gonna work, but you know, we got the RWBY animators working with Warner Brothers. We all know RWBY's fights are the staple of the show. So combine that with them having DC animators, nigga, from the DCAU films, which is fire too. That shit gonna be fire, bro. It's just gonna be down to the story. Kind of hope it's not like how it was in the comics, but it says it's gonna be different. So this is totally different, I believe. So we're gonna see. So anyways, you guys can post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys thought. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Dislike if you didn't. Upload every single week. So subscribe, because either you a dragon or you a bitch.
Dragon Squad. I really thought you loved me, girl. How can this be? I didn't love these hoes. It was only you and me. 2 choppers to my chest. No, I cannot breathe.